the ruler, Oba Femi. Great job, man.
Man, oh man.
That's my guy. Oba, take a seat. Let's discuss what happened tonight. At the beginning of the year, you weren't part of a scene like this. You weren't joining us on post shows at PLEs with tens of thousands behind you celebrating victories. Here we are on August 1st, and you just defeated Brock Lesnar in a Hell in a Cell match, and yet it seems like it just fits for you. And the way you talk about it, we heard you post-match. This is your reality, and you know it. How do you feel?
I feel amazing. I feel amazing. This is great.
Jordan shrug?
All right, all right.
We just heard Paul Triple H Levesque. We saw Brock raise your hand and says, here's the future. We heard Triple H endorse that kind of a statement. What is your reaction to know that publicly, from Brock, in front of these fans, in front of the media, that is what is said of you now?
There are certain people who are just bred for the spotlight. They exist. I am one of those people. I'm not just any other NXT call-up. And Paul knows it, Nick knows it, every single person in this company, in this industry, in this business knows it. And for once, there's somebody sitting on that pedestal that you don't have to squint your eyes and tilt your head before you can see them as the guy, because I am that guy. I am that man. So anybody who is waiting for me at the end of the line, I'm not hard to find. I'm very hard to beat.
Now, Oba, we've always, from the second we first got our eyes on you in NXT, I think the physical prowess has been obvious. But to me, what has impressed me the most over the last several months is how comfortable you are in that microphone, in that ring, week to week, right now. Did you always know that you had all of the tools for WWE, not just the physical tools in the ring?
I've always known, just like I said, I was bred for this. It's almost like they made me in a lab specifically to do this. And it's not just the physical, it's the way I carry myself, it's my aura, it's my whatever, you know, whatever they say these days. But I am that guy. There are some people who say they are the best on this microphone, in that ring, even at commentary, right? Well, you want to drop pipe bombs and all that stuff, but understand one thing. Your bombs don't work when it comes to Oba Femi. You are gifted on this mic, and so am I.
Oba, first time I met you was 3 years ago. You had just gotten signed. You were helping out with the tryouts at IMG. Can you talk about the journey over these 3 years as a guy that the coaches in NXT had pegged as, this guy has a lot of promise, he's going to be someone, to go from that to now main eventing SummerSlam, to getting a reception like this everywhere you go, as not just, hey, here's a young guy who's, as one of the biggest names we have right now. All the future talk to me should be out the window because you were the present. Can you talk about what these 3 years in WWE have meant to you?
It's been a lot of pressure. It's been a lot of pressure because when everyone's saying, oh, you are the future, you are the this, you are the that, you are the one, you are the... That kind of pressure breaks men. Sometimes I feel like it's a miracle that I'm even still in this position, you know what I mean? But I'm here. Here I am. You know, pressure makes diamonds. Yeah? And diamonds stay shining.
Oba, as many congratulations, well-deserved as they are, as you've already received in the moments since Hell in a Cell. I just want to ask you a favor. I just want you, as the ruler, the new alpha male here in WWE, without dispute after tonight, to take a look at the landscape and what now belongs to you. This is yours. This belongs to Oba Femi.
It does indeed, doesn't it? You love your ruler, don't you?
Wait. Before we let you go, I want to throw one thing out there. Can we put one thing to bed? There's a conversation around Brock Lesnar, I feel, among fans, that they've always felt like Brock is this animal who doesn't love professional wrestling. He just shows up, beats people up, and goes home. And that's a big part of what he's done. What he showed in there with you tonight was his true love of professional wrestling and what he really thinks about you. When you get home tonight and sit and take this whole night in, really, what will that moment mean? That's rarefied air. He didn't just lift your hand. He gave you a hug. He asked for a mic and said, "You're the future." How do you process that?
I mean, we all know Brock is a beast. He presents as a beast. He's a monster. He's been dominant for 25 years. But amongst all that, he might be superhuman, but he is still very much human. He's a human being. He's a man. He's a father. He's an athlete. He has feelings as well. So to Brock, I wish you all the best, man. I really do. Go hunting. Do what you do. Go be a father. Go be a human being. You've earned this. In the ring, in the cage, everything you've done. You're the best. You're one of the greatest minds of professional wrestling. And I hope when all this is said and done, everybody knows that.
Oba, get used to sitting in that seat and holding on to that mic, because I have a feeling you're going to be joining us for a lot of these post shows after premium live events for years and years to come. Congratulations to Oba Femi, the victor in Hell in a Cell, defeating Brock Lesnar.